Welcome to Grow Overload. I'm Anthony, and I want to take a look at System 76. Now, if you don't know what company this is, they are a manufacturer of laptops, desktops, mini computers, servers, and they also are a company that works on PopOS. Now, that is a Linux-based OS, but they're kind of about. If we're just going to take a quick look at their about, so you get a idea of who they are. They are about repairability. They're about user-driven products. They're about you owning your product, you maintaining your product and stuff like that. I think that is something I want to see more of in this industry. If you've watched some of my other videos, you know I'm all about repairable, right to repair. I want to get that out there. I want people to be able to repair it. Everything from vehicles to tractors, which has been in the news a lot, and then computers. I think that's a big thing. We have a lot of just waste that goes out when something's obsolete, or we think it is, where it could just be easily repaired. I think that gives it a new life. And as a cycle of things, I like to, let's say I'm done with something because I want, something more cutting edge or whatever else. Really enjoy being able to give that device to another person and they can get a lot of life out of it. I like to, donate products or look for people that are in need of something like this and give those products another shot at life and give, that person something that they have something to use. I think that's a great thing to do rather than just throwing it out. And, one of the things that they call System 76 is that they wanted, freedom of your software and how you see fit, right, of your core projects. Yeah, freedom to own your computer you purchased and upgrade and repair it yourself. I think that is a lot of good ideas and a lot of good foundation that if a lot more companies would do it, I think a lot more people would be like, this is a really great idea. Now, the right to repair, the openness, these are things that I really like, and this is something System 76 has done, and they've even done it on the firmware side. They're working with Core Boot and trying to get, Core Boot to be a slimmed down kind of like BIOS type thing where they have that firmware on their systems that allows them to be trying to be more secure because you got less code, right? It's a newer type device, but you have some of these benefits. They want it faster, etc. So I was kind of interested here. I have not bought one of their systems yet. I've got framework. As you know, I have another framework on order. But as I'm looking for other stuff and I want to see more and more companies get into that space. Now, framework's slightly different than what they're doing, right? Framework doesn't have an OS side, it isn't on there, but you have the System 76. So these are all laptops, desktops, mini computer servers, and they're working with PopOS. So they're really trying to uh, get a OS and support and make a completely open system. Right now they're running some specials, it looks like, gear up and save. And if you're worried and you're not really uh, a Pop OS fan or a Linux fan, because it's you can install other Linuxes on here if you want. Um, it comes with, I believe, Pop OS. I believe you can also do Windows. I was looking at some of their blogs and they were doing some stuff for secure boot in Windows. So you'll be able to do that. But they got ultralights, powerful laptops, different types of tiling, switching, kind of all showing off what um, Pop OS can do. Now you have long-lasting repairable, and this is what I really like, right? The System 76 uses, well, they say latest processor, GPU, memory storage, hardware drivers, and keeps your system running for future generations. To extend the life of your system, you're free to replace the battery, reapply thermal paste, and make your laptop run like new without voiding the warranty. Can we have more devices like that, right? Being able to go through and just repair, upgrade, clean off the thermal paste, reapply it, because these are confined systems. They get very hot. The thermal paste is going to be much work, especially if you're using it every single day. And here you go, you can just clean it off, reapply it. I've done that to laptops already, and it makes a world of difference. And these are some of the things that I like to see. They have different stuff And the laptops here, these ultra portables, you have AMD CPUs, you have Intel CPUs, so you have those options to go back and forth with different sizes of memory you can do, different battery life. They do a pretty good job. They show you the difference in weight and everything here. So they do a lot of they work through a lot of stuff. You can see their desktops if you want. And let's say you build a desktop or you already have a laptop, you're free to install PopOS as well. I've used it on different systems. They have some Ryzen uh, and they have some Intel desktops here. You can get some Threadrippers. So if you're curious about going that route, they have some mini PCs, which I was interested in. Actually, was one of these. I was interested in laptops, but they got some mini PCs. They got some servers that you can have, and different ones that you can request a quote on. They have components, and if you want to buy their cases. So there's a lot of different stuff. They even have keyboards if you want a component to even support them of what they're capable of. See, Linux, Windows, Macs, they are open source, made in Colorado here in the United States, if you are interested. But you get a lot of these options. I think if more and more companies like this, especially, and if we're paying attention to them, so let's say you don't like the framework or something like that, but you still want repairability, here's another option for you. You know, they do have, let's see here. I had the blog. So here's a major firmware update for System76, and you notice here Windows 11 and secure boot support. So they did do that. If you're not, comfortable with Linux, Pop! OS, here's an option. You can still do Windows, your secure boot, and it has it all there. The TPM support and open firmware laptops. This will be with the 13th gen. If you don't do it, you'll have to jump through some hoops without secure boot. I don't know if secure boot's on the AMD side yet. But I'm gonna have to start taking a look at this a little bit more and maybe get one of their devices at some point in time. It won't be right away. I'm not made of money. But these are items I like to see. I really, really do like to see more innovative companies doing the repairing side. I believe some of their boards and stuff are open source as well in their laptops. So you have that access if you are going to get down, solder repair, try to fix something, you have those options. And as we get more and more of these devices out there, whether it be repairable devices, framework, System76, let's say more companies come out there, and you may not want to do it yourself, but hopefully repair shops are willing to take on these devices because they are repairable, they can get the parts, and they want to help out the consumer. I think that we're in for a nice kind of stepping stone to start getting, people understanding they have ownership over their devices. They don't have to just go with whatever the company toting line is, trying to get them to pay whatever to get their information off. So I really do appreciate it. If you use System 76, let me know how you like their computers, how the build quality is, because I have not had one. I've used Pop! OS. I just have not gone and bought one of their systems. But with how open and repairable it is, and them, hey, you maintain it, you still have a warranty. I think these are some really great options here, and I like to try them out to be able to see how they, all operate and stuff, especially the laptops, because that's something that's, you're going to get a lot more use out of, and a lot more people aren't willing to take them apart and repair them, so, or try to upgrade them or fix them. So with that, I want to thank you guys for watching. Let me know what your thoughts are on the System 76 stuff, and if you have any experience, good, bad, or indifferent, I like to hear that in the comments below. And if you like something about there, let me know. I really want to look into it. I really do appreciate you guys supporting and helping out Gray Overload and helping this channel grow. You guys are great, and liking, sharing, subscribing, hitting the bell icon really, really do help out the channel. And until next time, God bless.